I am Dana Malcolm. This is your Top Stories Morning Edition for Monday, December 4th. Coming up, the news that matters most.
Join the TCI Red Cross on Tuesday, December 5th, World Volunteer Day. It's an open house. Get to know the Red Cross. Join the team of global emergency responders by joining the team right at home in the Turks and Caicos Islands. International Volunteer Day open house at the TCI Red Cross. You are invited to visit the office at 1005 Sunshine Plaza on Leeward Highway and sign up to be a volunteer.
Police have confirmed another shooting in 5 Cays that injured a 24-year-old after multiple reports were called in about gunshots in the Sandbar area Saturday night. A brutal hail of bullets is what residents are reporting left a man in hospital with injuries to his leg. Those in the 5 Cays area say gunmen opened fire on a home with bystanders, but they were not injured. The shooting comes as the TCI Border Force works to stop illegal guns from seeping in through the country's borders. After months of waiting, TCI public sector workers will finally hear how much consultants think their work is worth. The new recommendations regarding pay scales will be revealed this Monday, December 4th on RTC-FM in an interview with Anya Williams, Deputy Governor, Premier Washington Mizik, and Deputy Premier E.J. Saunders. That is following the end of the government's pay and grading review. The recommendations have already been accepted and are described as exciting by the government. Police are scrambling to recapture the man who they think killed Eric De Montini on November 18th. The 33-year-old, Junior Pierre, was quietly picked up following the incident on Princess Drive, Grace Bay Road, which left another man in hospital. But by December 1st, he had slipped through the police's fingers, according to a wanted poster. He was granted police bail to return to the station on the morning of Friday, December 1st, 2023, and the man did show. Magnetic Media has learned he ran when police told him his bail consignee had pulled their support back. Even with officers reportedly right behind him, they could not catch him. Magnetic Media is your news leader.
There's only one place in Providenciales where you can really feel your duty-free savings, and that's at Sam's Club on Leeward Highway. Duty-free bread basket items on top of Sam's Club already low prices? If you're not shopping at Sam's Club, you're paying too much.
More human rights concerns continue to be observed in the court by court attendees, including Magnetic Media's Wilkie Arthur. This time, a blind man, Woodley Victorian, was on remand for 13 months before he was brought before the courts. Without a lawyer, the man says he has had to pay other inmates in snacks to write letters for him to the court asking for legal aid. He said the only response he had received so far was that he could not pick and choose a lawyer and would have to wait. CJ Mabel Ajiman has refused to proceed with the case until the matter is thoroughly investigated and has promised him a visit from court officials. The Caribbean and Latin America is in mourning following the passing of Carissa Etienne, former head of the Pan American Health Organization, on December 1st. The Dominican died a month after her 71st birthday and 10 months into her retirement as PAHO director. She had led the organization for 10 years, including through the most intense period of COVID-19. The power of attraction. Magnetic Media.
There's an opening right now at Provo Air Center looking for an accounts clerk. Provo Air Center needs a motivated self-starter and team player to support the in-house accounting department. The ideal candidate will have bookkeeping or accounting experience with an understanding of AP, AR, Excel, and QuickBooks. This is an exciting opportunity to work with a great team and have lots of room to grow. Send your CV to Debbie at provoaircenter.com. That's DEBBY at provoaircenter.com. Hiring now.
Opposition leader Edwin Astwood wants Premier Washington Mizik to pump the brakes on some of the, quote, time-sensitive constitutional amendments agreed on between the UK and the Turks and Caicos, namely the changing of appointed members of the House of Assembly to elected members.
You have to go back to the people and ask them, how would you like for this to be distributed? We cannot change now. We have 1 year and 2 months, 1 year and 2 months, 14 months left in this political term.
Astwood questioned why these changes would be made in the last year of a political term when they could instead be made on the first day of a new term to be in place at the end of that term. Astwood was speaking during a recorded video explaining the new constitutional reforms in the Turks and Caicos. As for weather in the Turks and Caicos Islands, today it is going to be partly cloudy with a high at 81 degrees Fahrenheit. For tonight, a few clouds with a low at 79 degrees Fahrenheit. That is it for this edition of the news. I am Dana Malcolm. Top Stories in 5 is a Magnetic Media production. Thank you for joining us.